Class is in session, boys. What is going on? Happy Friday. We got a lot to talk about today. Topics include theft at the Woodbridge Card Show, some new classes that are out, what happened at the card show that I was at last weekend, North Jersey Card Show. Lots to discuss, lots to piece apart, lots to detail, lots to talk about. Let's get started. So guys, oh man, wild stuff going on. There was a theft at the Woodbridge Card Show. This is by no means a shot at the Woodbridge Card Show. There are things to talk about in relation to the Woodbridge Card Show and how, is there preventative measures? Whose fault is it anyways? And what do we do from here, right? We also have a class that is now what we consider Pokemon as a second language. If you want to go ahead and take Jarchomp's course on how to get better at Pokemon. That's really what the course is about. No, you can't watch videos like this for free on YouTube and get better than Jarchomp. How could that be possible? I'm just kidding, guys. Listen, no respect to Jarchomp, to be honest with you, but you know, look, there's a lot of free videos out here and YouTube content on how to do Pokemon and our thoughts. And, you know, quite frankly, it's a little offensive that some people would pay for other courses. I really think they're just super fans who, you know, want to be friends with these kind of guys that are, you know, higher up influencers and paying money to take their courses and just something we'll detail, right? I also picked up a crazy thing, guys. I picked up a Phantasmal Flames Master set at the show. We'll detail a little bit about it. How did that happen? A lot to talk about today. It might be a longer video. But before we get moving, guys, what do we got to do? Who the heck won the giveaway? Boys, oof. I got to say, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. 50 videos. It's kind of wild. It's kind of crazy to think about. We were giving away a 3-pack blister of Silver Tempest. All you had to do was comment on a video and like the video. And guess what? The winner of this is going to get the 3-pack Silver Tempest. Has a really cool Togetic promo. Whatever you want to do with it, I know who the winner is. I'm going to announce in a second. You can put it away. You can keep it, whatever you got to do. Guys, we had a wheel spin going here. Like I said, I'm going to try to time it to where the video was. But 25 of you guys entered. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Seriously, thank you. And to announce, without further ado, we spun the wheel. 25 people. I like to shuffle it 5 times. I don't care if it's out of sync. But congratulations to Max Frida something. Thank you so much for being here, brother or sister, whatever you are, whatever your vibe is. I really appreciate you coming in, commenting on a video, liking the video. DM me on Instagram at Nicky Cards. I'm happy to send this out to you. I'll cover the shipping myself. I want to get this to you. Like I said, open it, keep it forever, whatever you want to do. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Guys, enter the next giveaway. I give them out. Thank you, guys. Let's get started with the video for real. All right. So, before we really get moving, don't forget the next giveaway between video 51, which was the last video that came out. I know it's Friday now. The video that came out on Tuesday to video 60 or whatever it is. Wow, crazy to think about. We have a Charizard deck. It's a Cracked Ice Hollow Charizard. Comment on the video, like the video. I'll enter you into the giveaway. This is how we're going to do it until things get too crazy. Sorry if you're still here after 3 minutes. I can't thank you enough. But let's talk about the Woodbridge Card Show. All right. Listen, that is, sorry, my case opened there when I moved. That is something where I have a lot of thoughts. I really do. This is a fear of mine every time I vend, that, you know, when I get out of my car in the parking lot, that someone's going to pull a gun. You know, these guys vend, and I'm a vendor too, but some people vend with hundreds of thousands of dollars, 6 digits, sometimes 7 digits, $500,000, whatever it is. And quite frankly, it's really scary what's going on. There is not much to prevent a theft like this that can be done when somebody's intentions are evil. So the only way to really conquer this is to take extra measures and safety measures before entering or leaving a show to ensure that you're not doing anything that could jeopardize everything you've built and grown, or jeopardize your life for that matter. Listen, Trash Boy TCG, I don't really know him. I haven't met him before this. I haven't heard of him before this. I'll tell you, the guy's inventory was insane. $225,000 worth of Pokemon cards? Holy hell. I mean, guys, you know, one of the things about me when I vend, I don't bring nearly that when I go vend at a Pokemon show. You know, honestly, I'm happy to bring 10% of that to a show and just, you know, because I'm there to network and I'm there to make some sales, but, you know, really I'm there to, like, grow the Pokemon. And, you know, I've said this before, I vend just to come home with better booster boxes. So I'm not somebody that brings, like, my whole net worth to a show. I don't believe in that. There's too many problems that can happen, and quite frankly, it's terrifying, guys. So I don't really have any like game-changing advice on the topic, but I'll tell you some things I'm going to do a little better with going forward. Number one, you'll always see me vending with my brother, and that is something that's like a piece of advice in there. You need to have a buddy system. If you need to have your own table, you need to vend with somebody. You need to vend with a crew of people. When I sign up for shows and my friends sign up for shows, we sign up with 6, 7, 8 tables, to be honest, and then we just split them up between everybody. But there's one guy booking all these shows. Sometimes it's myself, sometimes my buddy Cody. It doesn't matter, right? Shout out Cocolex. But you have to take measures to where you're protecting the squad. And things I'm going to do going forward. Group walk-ins. We are not walking in. Nobody's getting there first. We're all getting there as one unit. We'll all get there at the same time. You wait in your car, you keep your doors locked, and that's what it is. Same thing with leaving. Group leaves, all right? If you got to go before another one, that's fine. One of the vendors leaves the table, walks out with you, somebody stays at the table. It's the buddy system in full effect going forward. I live in New Jersey. I've said this multiple times. I'm not going to tell you the town that I live in. Real ones know. But I'm going to tell you the truth. These shows are all within radius of getting to. And the fact that it happened at Woodbridge, guys, that's like my first card show was at Woodbridge. I mean, no disrespect to them. I don't really know Eric. Every interaction I've had with Eric is just transactional. Hey, here's your table. There you go. I've ended the show like 3 or 4 times, right? Whatever. But I walked his show like 100 times. And, you know, it's something where I can't necessarily say that I blame him for it happening. And I'll tell you why. It's hard to prevent what happened in the way that it happened. Somebody pulled up with their vehicle, got out of a car. 4 guys got out of a car, probably a stolen vehicle, put a gun in the vendor's face, trashboy.tcg, you know, Evan, whatever his name is. Said, give me your case. How do they know that he had this? They were probably walking around the show beforehand and said, this guy's got a ton of inventory with him. He was a target. He was targeted. So my problem with this, what we don't realize is he was probably scouted before this incident happened. What do we need to do to prevent that from happening? If you look where it happened like 20 feet from the venue. So in reality, things going forward to combat that I'm gonna do, always pulling the car up to unload or load it. Anytime we're entering or we're leaving, the car's going in the front, I'll leave it there. I will set it up, leave the car there, lock the doors when I go in. Same thing. If we're gonna leave, I'll pull the car up. My brother will walk the thing out, have it all set, or vice versa, bring it out, and then we're good to go. It is not going to be any more of walking to the parking lot, because as soon as you walk into that parking lot, it's the forbidden forest from Harry Potter, guys. You don't know what can happen. Don't go into the forest. It's hard to have parking lot security. It's just not a realistic factor. I'm sad for Trash Boy. It guts me because I would hate that if it was me. I see a lot of people targeting him for, hey, you should have been strapped, or you should have done this, or you should have done that. Let's be real, guys. This happens in a split second. And like, I am a profound believer in the Second Amendment. Don't get me wrong. But it's hard. In New Jersey here, we can't really concealed carry. In New Jersey here, what am I going to do? Just have a gun on me and just say like, oh, you're trying to stick me up? I'll gun you back. Like, I don't know, guys. I care about my life. I don't want this to happen like this. It's sad to me. It really is. It's a sad thing. I don't know what the future of shows hold, but look, I have a relationship with a lot of the showrunners. I'm friends with Jen from Liquid. She's awesome. Look, I'm acquaintances with Eric. We're fine. I got no problem with him. I'm very tight with Marilyn and Rob from The Big Show. They're near and dear to my heart. They're always good to me. They do great by me, and I'm not going to sit here and blame them that they host a mall show and they should have better security in the parking lots of a mall. Like, it's a mall. One of the terrifying things that I think about in a mall is that what stops somebody from coming in, pulling out a gun and saying, every vendor, give me all your cards, and then they leave. Like, there's nothing. So there does have to be more security, don't get me wrong, but it's a tall ask and a tall glass of water. It's hard to just say, let's do that. All right? Guys, that's my thoughts on it. Buddy system going forward, can't really do much if it's going to happen like that. You have to take preventative measures. Nobody's just going to pull a gun out. It's hard to say that. I mean, like, listen, if you do whatever, but like, it's just not the most realistic. Don't vend with that much at shows. Sell online. Be a little bit more behind the shadows. Stop showing money. I've said this in multiple videos. It's hard, guys. Just take preventative measures. Theft is terrifying. Yes, have the Second Amendment right in your house. Don't get me wrong. But out in public, it's really tough. So, again, to wrap it up, sorry to Trash Boy. Tough situation that happened. I don't know what the future of it is. I'd like to see more security in general. Yes, absolutely. But it is hard the way that the theft went down to say that security could have prevented that. So I'm not sitting here and blaming, Evan, but there are measures that can be taken to learn from this. I don't know if he could have done anything differently. I don't think that there's anything that would have been done differently. He was targeted. These guys were going to get it anyways. The only thing that would have changed it was if, a police officer or somebody saw it happen. And unfortunately, it happened so fast, and, unless there's somebody standing outside, it kind of is what it is. I don't know. But it's hard to say even a police officer could have reacted as fast as it probably happened, right? And there's even bystanders just watching it happen. They're like, you're confused, you're in shock. It's like, you don't know what's happening. You don't know how to react. So let's kind of hold the judgment. It is what it is. It sucks. Back to the topic. I forgot Nick from North Jersey DCG. I love that guy too. So I'm not going to blame my showrunner homies. It is what it is. Preventative measure, guys. That's my thoughts. It's depressing. It's gut wrenching, and it sucks. It is what it is. All right, so I was at the card show this weekend, North Jersey Card Show. Guys, one of the coolest things I picked up, somebody came up to me. You guys know I love my Phantasmal Flames, and they sold me an entire Phantasmal Flames master set. Now, you guys know, I've been trying to hit this Charizard for a while. I don't do like daily pack challenges on it, right? But the Mega X Charizard from Phantasmal Flames, like that, the Mega Charizard EX, that is one. Oh, look, it's missing. Why is it missing? I sent it off to PSA. I know everybody hates PSA, but I sent it for value. Hopefully it comes back in like a month and a half. If it gets a 10, I'm keeping it. It's not going anywhere. I actually want to keep this master set together. I think this is awesome. I don't know how I feel about the Gengar binder. I think this would be better for like a Fusion Strike master set, to be honest with you, or instead of Heroes master set. But yeah, I'm going to get just like an OC Charizard to put in here. I think this is beautiful. I never knew I wanted this till I had it. What a cool thing. Guys, I was buying all day at the North Jersey Card Show. Too many buying opportunities. I couldn't say no. It was great. Anytime you see slabs, you're going to buy them, to be quite honest with you, like vendor side, vendor talking. PSA is really hard to grade with right now. So, if you see PSA slabs, it's hard to pass them up. Even put a little premium on them, get them. It's people still like slabs. People are still collecting them. People are still buying them. Don't pass up deals. I've said this before, guys. That's just a little, just the card show. I don't remember what happened. It was so wild, the card show. So I was literally busy all day, North Jersey Card Show. People say that the show is lackluster. I don't mind that it's a split show. I actually do great there on the Pokemon side. Check it out, North Jersey Card Show. It's usually in Wayne at the PAL. It's going to be in the Morristown Armory, October, 3rd and 4th coming up. 2-day show. I think it's going to be sick venue. Check that one out. And then, guys, final topic for today. All right. Jar Chomp School of Pokemon cards. Guys, listen, to be quite honest with you, anybody can do what they want. If people are going to pay for it, you can sell it. There's a whole thought on, college is a scam and we pay for courses and what does it do for us? And, look, in reality, people pay $800 for a photo with Jalen Brunson, right? If these guys are your heroes, these guys are your celebrities, nobody in the world is to tell you who your celebrity can be. If you want to pay it, more power to you. Do I think that it's ridiculous? Absolutely. There's tons of free content here on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok. A lot of social media platforms in that regard. Use them, guys. Check out, look, I speak every single day on Pokemon cards and what's going on with the market. I'm not in any ways an advanced expert, but I'm definitely not a nobody when it comes to the stuff that I have. So, listen to me or, listen to the Poke Plumber. Listen, Nick's one of my best friends. We grew up together. I sit through his videos, and to be honest with you, they're really good. He's not lying to you. He's telling you the truth, and it's authentic content. Watch guys like that. Watch Team Rocket Joey, who big brains a ton of stuff. It's sarcasm, but he's telling you the truth of what he thinks. So, guys, you got a lot of great YouTubers out. Watch Rudy. Rudy. Listen. I was the one that looked up to Rudy growing up. I know Nick did. I know Plumber. We talk about this a lot. But Rudy is, look at what he's got. You think about what somebody has, these guys are giving you some kind of advice and it's your job to piece it together and take it apart, but there's no way that Jar Chomp just has every single answer, right? And it's just, if you want to fanboy him, you want to be friends with him, and that's why you want to take his course, you want to pay $2,500 to do so, all power to you. There's a lot of top tier vendors out there that give you content for free and things to do and what kind of deals they're doing. Just watch their Instagram pages and, honestly, it'll all click for you. Again, anybody can spend their money however they want. I think paying for a course to become better at Pokemon is kind of ridiculous. There's a lot of content out there. Did I list off some of my friends and some of the content creators? Sure. I don't really watch that many content creators, to be honest with you. Listen, there's just, when it comes to the advice standpoint, follow just take every piece of advice and you got to make your own opinion. You don't have to pay someone for your own opinion. And that's the main purpose of what I'm saying with this course. So do what you got to do. Be fair to yourself. Don't overdo it. Guys, spend your money wisely. $2,500 is way better off in your inventory or in your collection. Buy an Evolving Skies box. Then when it's $10K, you can buy Jar Chomp's course 4 times. That's what I think. Thanks for listening to my rant, guys. And guys, that is today's video. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. It was a fun one. I know we kind of ranted a lot. Woodbridge Card Show, near and dear to my heart. Shame that it happened. Sorry for Trash Boy, whatever the heck it is. I mean, look, gotta take preventative measures, gotta be careful. Sucks. If it was me, I'd lose my mind. You know, it would break my heart. So I feel for him. I feel for anybody that's been robbed. Robbery is a real thing. It happens all the time. We got to take preventative measures. We got to be careful. You got to watch your back. Got to stay vigilant. Watch your surroundings, guys. Buddy system. Always keep a buddy system for shows. Yes. Cool stuff at card shows. Keep buying. Always buy. Always sell. That's how it goes. I'm not going to stop doing card shows because of this. I'm just going to be more careful. Final thing, you know, I talked about the course with Jar Chomp, whatever. You know, look, no disrespect to him. I think he's a cool dude, but I wouldn't pay money to have someone teach me how to Pokemon. I'd just make the right friend, to be quite honest with you. Follow good content creators and they'll show you what is good. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. Enter the giveaway for the Charizard deck. It's a theme deck, Cracked Ice Hollow. Thank you guys. And if you liked the video, like the video, boys. Thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. Longer one today. Apologize. Nikki Cards, out.